Hello guys, my name is Clara, and you are watching Anime Recapped with Sonia. Let's start the video. So at the start of the episode, we see that Neil says to Rio that my hometown village of Abilai has put a hunting request, and I want to accept it, but it is for D rankers. So can you form a temporary party with us so that we can do it? Amon says that as far as I remember in this we have to hunt goblins and skeletons. So we see that hearing the name of skeletons, Rio starts laughing and thinks that finally now, I will be able to encounter skeletons. Then he says yes to Niels for doing this, and then in the next scene, we see that Niels tells this matter to Hugh. Hugh says that you know right that this request came from Kaladi. So Niels says that yes I know. Hugh says that Kaladi had sent adventurers 2 times for this request. In which one was an E rank party, and the other a D rank party. But no one was able to do this work. Hugh says that according to the report of the D rankers the village did not cooperate with them. They turned against them. Then Hugh says to them that you all be careful. The members of the first E rank party came back quite injured, and they had encountered almost 30 skeletons. Then he says to Rio that in the job of Whitnash still a few days are left, so you have some time. You take care that no one gets hurt. Then we see all of them going to Kaladi, and then we see that they reach there, and because of their stamina training they arrive there quite quickly. Then we see some people who know Niels and say hi to him. So Niels also says hi to them. Then Niels says that let's talk to the mayor and elder about what is going on here. Then we see that they come to Mayor Bulan, and Bulan becomes very happy seeing Niels and hugs him. Then he asks Niels that who are these 3. Niels tells him that these are my party members Ito, Amon and Rio. All 3 of them say hi to Bulan. So Bulan also says hi to them and gives his introduction. Then they tell Bulan that they have come here for that hunting request. Niels asks him that the second group of adventurers had said that the town did not cooperate with them. So Bulan starts telling them everything from the start, and he says to them that this all started when we supported the skeletons. Those goblins that came from the eastern wood came a little after them, and I spotted them in the southern neck of the forest, and then we put the request to hunt them. But that first party took the fight to that place where they should not have gone. Bulan says that they went inside the forest and created bloodshed. So when the second party came the village did not cooperate with them. Bulan says that for those adventurers that fight was life and death battle. So to tell them where they should fight was a bit too much. But the people of the village for many generations have been told to avoid that place. Niels says that I can understand. Niels says to the others that you all must not be understanding anything. Right? So Rio says that in my opinion this is some local custom. Niels says that and in this the village's secret is also involved, and without the approval of the elder and council I cannot tell you that. Then we see Ito, Amon and Rio in Niels' house, and Niels' younger brother Neloy tells them that when he turned 18 Niels left the house so that he could become an adventurer. Neloy says to them that I am very happy that he has come here with those people whom he can trust. Then we see that Niels comes there and tells them that we got the permission for the hunt. I am thinking that tomorrow we will deal with the goblins, and after that will be the turn of skeletons. Then Niels says to them that I have got the permission to tell you this matter. But you cannot tell this matter to anyone else. So they all say okay, and then Niels says to them that about the village there are 2 special things. First is that our guardian beast lives in the eastern woods. But only mayor and elder have met it, and I personally have never seen it. We see that hearing about the guardian beast Rio thinks that this is quite fantastical. It will surely be possessed by some evil god and will attack us. And then at that moment Niels says to Rio that you surely are thinking some weird things. Right? So Rio says that no, I am not thinking anything like that. Then he asks him that what is that second special thing. Niels says that it is the shrine. But Elder has said that she herself will tell you about it. So you will have to wait for tomorrow. Then we see the next day's scene, and Bulan brings them to that place where he had spotted the goblins. Then they see goblins' footprints there, and Niels says that surely there will be a den of goblins nearby. Then we see that Rio senses something and says to them that almost 10 goblins are coming towards us here. They will reach here in almost 5 minutes. Niels says that okay, we will kill all except one of them. Rio says that and we will follow that one goblin and reach their den and kill all those goblins. Then we see that those goblins come there. So Rio uses ice bind and one by one turns them into ice, and Niels and Amon destroy them. But then they leave one goblin and by following it they reach the goblin den. Then Rio also turns all the goblins of that den into ice, and Niels and Amon kill them. Then we see that there a goblin general comes, and seeing him all of them are scared. That goblin general is about to attack them. But then Rio binds him with ice chains and makes him fall down, and then tells Niels to kill him. Then Niels kills him, and then by collecting his magic stone they all go back. Then we see their elder there and Bulan says to them that this is our village's advisor Mistress Nasu. Then elder tells all of them to come with her. Hearing this, Rio thinks that now we are going to meet the guardian beast, and he is becoming happy. Then we see all of them going there, and then Ito asks elder that the charm on your staff is the crest of Earth Mother Goddess. Right? So she says yes. Rio asks that who is this Earth Mother Goddess? So Ito tells him that Goddess of Light and Earth Mother Goddess were originally members of the Pantheon of Seven group. But with time things changed. Elder says that people think that temples and priests worship only Goddess of Light. But the people of this village for many generations have been worshipping Earth Mother Goddess. Rio asks her that does this mean that you cannot use light elemental healing magic? Elder says that I can use healing magic. But it is different from the light temple. She says to them that you people use incantations. But those who serve Earth Mother Goddess do not use incantations. Elder says to them that who knows since when people started thinking that for sorcery incantations are needed. Then they reach the cave of Guardian Beast and Elder calls it out, and we see that the Guardian Beast is a funner. That Guardian Beast is not corrupted. Seeing this, Rio becomes a bit sad. That funner sees them that there is a priest and two swordsmen there. And then seeing Rio, he says to him that my name is Koshish. What is your name? So Rio also tells him his name, and then we see that Guardian Beast told his name first. Seeing this, Elder and Bulan become shocked. Koshish says to them that my name is a little difficult for humans to speak. So I never mentioned it. But to not tell it to this water magician Rio would be quite rude. He says to Rio that I am in a way relative of Fairy. So just by being near you I feel happy. Rio thinks in his mind that Sarah had also said something like this, that Fairy King likes me. Is this some physical trait that fairies like? Then Koshish says to them that now let's talk about your hunt. He says to them that in front of the shrine there are almost 30 skeletons, and one powerful skeleton is inside. I have stopped it inside the shrine because the shrine's power is not enough to stop it. When you kill those 30 skeletons, then I will release that skeleton. Then the scene changes and we see that Ito uses light magic and kills all those skeletons. Then Niels and Amon open the shrine's gate, and inside there is a very big skeleton, which is an arc skeleton. Then Rio turns Niels and Amon's weapons into ice hammers, and then gives signal to Koshish to release it. So Koshish releases that arc skeleton. Because of which that skeleton comes out, and is about to attack them. But then Rio makes the ground under it into ice. Because of which that skeleton falls down, and then Niels and Amon attack it with hammer. Then that skeleton again stands up but again falls down, and Niels attacks its head, but its head is very strong. It again tries to stand up but it cannot stand and again falls down. Then Niels attacks its neck and kills it. Then we see that all of them come inside the shrine, and Elder sees that a part of a spear is not there. Bulan asks that what does this mean? So Elder tells them that our village's last priestess had said that inside the shrine there used to be a shining jewel. But one day it became dark and cloudy and broke. And the guardian beast had said that a cave is receiving power from some other place, so maybe its source is this shrine. Until now many times goblins have attacked us. But we never found their hideout. But you found that cave southwest, maybe that place also is receiving power from somewhere just like the shrine. Because of which goblins are spawning in the cave. Then all of them come out and Elder says to them that I will seal the cave with sorcery. Then we see that their mission is complete, so they leave from there. Then we see that the time of their stay in the guild dorm is about to end. So Neil says to Rio and Amon that when I and Ito will move out we will buy or rent some place to live. So would you also like to live with us? Then we see that Amon says yes to them. But Rio says to them that I need some time to think. Then the scene changes and Hugh says to Abel that I want you to go as my proxy in the open port festival of Whitnash. Hearing this, Abel becomes a little worried. Then we see the scene of some other place where in an arena we see two knights fighting. Then their fight ends and then Amon says to them that commander wants to say something to you. Everyone pay attention. Then their commander says to them that by the order of His Imperial Majesty Lieutenant, and I will go to Whitnash tomorrow. We will be away from here for 2 months, so when we come back I would like to see improvement in you. Then her speech ends, so she starts going back. Then we come to know that that man is the Inferno Magician, and then here the episode ends. So guys, this was episode 9 of The Water Magician. If you liked the video, then like the video, subscribe the channel,